talking pregame, and you said you thought that you could sense some monotony setting in, and then your guys come out and turn in a performance like that. I mean, I suppose that speaks to the focus that they still have.
I think being in Nashville for a couple of days helped us help beat the monotony. Guys were locked in and just they're playing with joy. We're obviously talented. We're very skilled. We're connected, and we play with an enthusiasm. But with that, like you said, you got to come out with force and focus, and we did kind of all of the above, and it was a stellar performance.
To turn in performances like this on nights when Donovan's not even with the team, I mean, what does that say about what you have?
I just go back to our roster. Like we have so many guys. We go so deep. You bring a next guy in, he plays well. Sometimes you bring another guy in, he plays better than the guy that was in. It just speaks to our roster, and it's you kind of know when something special is going on. We got something special. And besides the basketball, right? The group is together. No one's pining for more minutes, or I didn't run this play. We're just really doing a great job of sharing it and then competing on the defensive end.
And the last one for me, and I'm sure Chris has better questions, but how close is too close? You went to the bench, guys, and it got to within 8 with about 90 seconds left, 80 seconds left. When do you get nervous?
I was starting to get a little nervous. Thank God we made some free throws down at the end, but you don't want to do that. And listen, if I want to be nitpicky, we can't have our kind of that last group there go minus 11, and I don't, we missed open shots and all that, but what I didn't love was the defense. We gave up, layups in transition, open threes. So, if you want to be a elite program, you got to close that game better with your with that last group.
Kenny, you mentioned seeing something special within this group. When did you first recognize that?
Oh, man. I said it the other 15-0. It started to, but tonight was almost what's a word on top of special? Like especially without Donovan here against the second best team in the West, and John and Jaren Jackson. I mean, we played against this team in the playoffs. I mean, they're playoff ready. Title contender. They're in that group. On the road, I think this is, like I said, a really special group, special performance.
16 wins in a row. It's the most in franchise history.
Yeah.
Just what are you seeing from this team during this stretch of dominance?
Like I said, we're not letting go of the rope. Like you said, mentally or physically. I thought physically we were there. We were snappy. Against this team, you better be prepared for the physical battle, and we met that. We were the more aggressive team. And again, I just the talent. It's like, okay, Don's out and DG, obviously steps up. And then you got Ty. Who's playing great. He comes off the bench. Like, it's not like a lot of teams, I think, when you lose your top guy, there's a big drop-off. Like, for us, there's very little drop-off. I mean, obviously, Don's a superstar, right? So, but okay, then Evan steps it up, and he had that flurry, right, in the first half. So he took some of the burden on him. It's like just down the roster, we can't forget the individual performances, and like I said, the talent and skill we have.
You played a lot of zone tonight. What was it about this specific matchup that led you to that?
Man, I just wanted to see if we could keep Ja out of the paint. It didn't work. I mean, I thought the zone was good. I thought it, and I thought it slowed their transition down a little. I'm not saying it was perfect. We had other guys shoot. We played 3 different zones tonight. I just wanted to give them different looks. Have them. They got a great offensive system. Wanted to have them kind of think twice about what they're doing. It was good for us tonight. Yeah.
You picked up a tech in the first quarter, and I was this is to learn how to coach, I guess, from my perspective. When you get that early, how does that impact how you work the sideline for the rest of the game?
Yeah, you got to back off after that. And I had a good conversation, and these guys are really good. This crew is really good, but I knew coming into this building, right? Like they're physical, so I just wanted to make them aware that it was getting a little too physical, and just be aware of it. And sometimes you gotta, I think, kind of take one, and you guys know you got their back. But after that, you gotta back off. You don't want to get thrown out. That's for sure. All right, thanks everybody.
Yeah.